Hello guys,
Hello.
welcome back to our YouTube channel.
Yes, you're welcome back. We're glad to have you.
So if this is your first time, kindly subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Yes. Please do that. Thank you for engaging our videos. Thank you for
Thank you for liking. Thank you for
yes,
subscribing.
thank you for your comments. Yes.
Thank you for supporting us. Honestly, we do not take it for granted. And we really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Okay. My name is Mercy.
My name is Emmanuel.
And we are the Ayiguns. Yes. So in this video, we're going to be sharing our experience with you guys, how we planned our low budget wedding. Yes. Yeah, we did our budgets. We did our wedding on a low budget. We told ourselves we're not going to owe any vendor, we're not going to borrow money from anybody to plan our wedding. And with the wisdom of God helping us, we're able to do just that. Yes, without any pressure. Even though pressures were trying to come from left, right, and center, we made sure we did everything according to our budget. Yes. Now, planning a low wedding budget, a low wedding, Now, now planning a low budget wedding is not about whether you're poor or not, whether you're poor or rich. No, it's just about you learning to prioritize stuff. This is what I want to do. This is the amount I don't want to exceed. This is the amount I want to do, plan my wedding within and the rest. Because we understood that after your wedding, there are so much expenses they are going to have to face. There are so much expenses you are going to have to face as a couple, as a family, starting your life afresh from scratch and the rest. So if you end up using your money to impress the crowds, everybody will come, eat, and go home. They'll come, eat, and go home. You'll not be left with your partner to tackle whatever debts you had incurred. Exactly. So it's wisdom that you learn that you try as much as possible to work within your budget. So after your wedding, you can sleep with your both eyes closed.
No
No
pressure.
pressure. You're not avoiding any. Thank you. You're not avoiding any phone call. You're not avoiding any visitor and the rest. You know your mind is clean. You just want to just enjoy your partner and then So we're going to be sharing some tips with
So in this video, we're going to share a lot of things with you. Stay tuned.
Watch till the end. So first and foremost, first off, when you're wedding on a budget, you don't need a wedding planner.
You can do it yourself.
You can do it yourself. We did our planning ourselves because I got a jotter. I know we might apart. So I got a jotter. I believe also did the same. Yes. So we listed out everything we're going to be needing for our wedding, every single thing, including the people involved. Yes. So we listed out the photographers, the caterers, the photographer, our dresses, down to the shoe, the wristwatches, the ring, the hall, and everything. We listed them out. Everything. So it's not a day job. It's not something you just do overnight. We took our time. Anything we remember, we quickly get our book, write it. If we remember and that's the next tomorrow, we write it. So that was what we did. We planned our wedding ourselves. Yes. When you're using a wedding planner, you have to pay the person for their services. The person will be in charge of getting the vendors, getting the cake, renting the hall, and the rest of it. But in our case, we did ours by ourselves. Yes, so we didn't have to pay for that. Yes. Then our photographer. Our photographer we had two options.
We had two options. The guy who took our wedding picture and then somebody else. The guy who took our wedding picture was far. He was staying in Kaduna, while the other guy was in Minna. The guy who took our wedding picture gave us his budget. It's quite high due to the cost of transportation as well.
Yes, hotel bill.
So we decided to go with the guy who died in Minna. So one of the things that helped us, although we negotiated his price, we told him if he has an instrumental payment option. So we decided to book him ahead. That's one of the things that will help you. You don't have to pay all the expenses or the cost once. You
But if you can afford
if
to,
you can afford it, why not? Then why not? But if you feel that a lot of things you're trying at the same time, you can just book. Most people even prefer to book first, so that after the service has been delivered, they will not pay. Because
just sometimes.
some vendors can be very, very funny. They will not come and then refund your money back. So you can book them ahead. Book them maybe 70% deposit as the case may be. That's what we did, 70%. And then after you deliver the job and everything, we now pay the full balance. That's another one. So that's also another option for you.
And then we make sure that all our vendors are in that same state. Yeah. We try to avoid bringing a vendor from another state that would have to transport and book the person in a hotel and the rest. So we cancelled that out of the option. That was not even part of it, out of it completely. We got vendors within. Yes, sometimes, and again, when you're bringing vendors from outside to avoid stories, a vendor can just call you, madam, hello, on the wedding day. Sorry, your trailer fell on the road, this and that, my car broke down. This one, your car is not going to break down because you're in that same state, in that same town. If anything happens, you can quickly send somebody to come and get you. And then we've had issues of cake being transported from another town. Then along the way, the cake ends up getting damaged. No. We try to avoid all of those extra stories. We got vendors within that were quite affordable, yes. Then our hall and decoration.
The hall and decoration, thank God for friends and family. My father-in-law for Joe recommended somebody to us, and the man, because of his relationship, gave us the hall and decoration, even with the powering of the hall. At a very, very discounted price. In fact, it was like a giveaway price. He did that for us, or we could get it less than 100,000. Very big hall, spacious and decoration was very. So you can also build a relationship to get some things. Ask who knows any photographer. Yes, who knows any hall. Somebody ask people so they can use their influence to help you get things at a very discounted price, at a reduced price. Very, very.
There are some halls, like I think most halls usually come empty. You have to pay for the decoration, pay for the renting of the chairs. Some churches that have ushering, what we call decorating units. Yes, you can use them. Talk to decorating unit head. If I like people to help me to decorate my hall, they may just charge you for logistics only. Yes. So that's why relationship is very, very important. And then there's another option of some churches also use the church hall.
The church hall, yes. You can also use the church hall.
You can also use the church hall. Like my church, you can use the church hall free of charge. After your church wedding, just continue reception there. That will also help you to save costs. So caterer and baker.
Yeah, caterers and bakers.
Yes.
For me, let me say for me, I didn't pay for any cake. Because I have a baker, cheap baker.
Yeah, for caterer, we didn't get a caterer. Yeah, there's this option of getting a caterer or having family members cook. So that's what we did. Our family members did the cooking. His siblings, family did the cooking. They did the market runs. They did everything pertaining to the cooking, including the plates and the rest. I don't know if they rented it, but everything was covered by them. Yeah, if you're going to have to use a caterer, you're going to have to pay for the caterer, the logistics, the extra hands, and the rest. So because we're trying to cut costs, we had to cancel that option, and we had the family members cook. Some churches also have, like my church, they would also give you this option of them, the women, doing the cooking for you, so they don't have to go and pay. I said, yeah. So that was what we did. Then for the cake, I intended to bake the cake myself, but thanks be to God, I ended up not doing that. My boss volunteered to help me to do that. Like he just took this whole stress off me. I baked the cake, baked 3 different cakes: the bridal shower cake, the traditional wedding cake, the church wedding cake, and they were massive. They were so beautiful. I didn't have to lift a pin. Like I didn't even see the wedding cakes. I just came to the wedding, to the hall, and then I saw cakes. Everything was we were being taken care of. The only thing I did was to buy the ingredients, the flour, the butter, the sugar, and those ones I made sure I bought them. Okay, make sure I bought them.
Got them where?
Yeah, those ones I bought them way ahead before time. I'll buy the flour today. Next tomorrow I'll buy this. I just bought everything little by little until okay, the rest I did buy until the wedding was eggs. Yeah. But every other imperishable goods or imperishable oil ingredients I got them way ahead. Yes. And funny enough, when it was already my wedding period, our wedding period, the prices of those things had gone high.
So the earlier the better.
The earlier the better.
The earlier the better.
Then there are different wedding cakes there's different wedding cakes for different amounts. Yes. I've seen people that came to meet me, that your wedding cake, I would like to do something like that. How much is it? I'm like, you don't have to follow someone else's pattern. You don't have to follow someone else's budget. Yes. If you can't afford a 4-tier, a 5-tier cake, a castle cake, do something. Yes.
You cannot afford a castle, a bungalow. Story building,
exactly. Just do a very fine, portable cake. Especially now that the price of cake is now something else. Just do something good. I don't understand. Yes, we were not asked to impress anybody. We were not asked to impress anybody. We were not asked to do our wedding to meet up to the Instagram standard or no. That was not it at all. We made sure we told ourselves we're not going to run into debt.
That's very important. That was
Yes.
the first thing we told ourselves. We're not going to run into debt in trying to do this wedding. So we're going to do it according to the supplies in our hands.
Exactly.
So as we were planning it, God was supplying.
So the next thing is hotel and accommodation.
Yes, hotels and accommodations. You have to put into consideration people coming from a different town for your wedding. So for me, I was staying with a friend. I had a friend that was staying with my best man together. We were staying with our friend, and so when some of my uncles and aunts came in from outside, I had to get a hotel. So what I did was I met the hotel manager and I explained things to him. Okay, I said, I'm expecting this number of people. I have a wedding I'm planning. I needed to give me some of these rooms at a discounted price, and thankfully he did. So I was able to get hotel rooms, spacious good hotel for discounted price. That's one option you should go for. The option of meeting the money, negotiation, very, very important. Negotiate and get things at discounted prices. You always get things at discounted prices when you negotiate.
And when you ask, yes.
Yes, when you ask, like for my wife, there were a lot of people she accommodated. Her friends had rooms. Even our neighbors accommodated a lot of people. So she didn't even pay a dime on the hotel. I didn't pay anything on the hotel. Okay, later for the bridal shower. Aside that, we didn't pay much. She didn't pay anything for hotels. Then they all paid for hotels. My friends and my parents. When it comes to negotiating, let's say the price of the hotel is 15,000 or 10,000, you can negotiate it to be 7 or 6, depending on the number of people that will come. And when you have guys, you can put 2 guys together in a room. Makes sense. At least it makes sense. 2, 3 is okay. It still makes sense. And then the ladies do the same thing. So that's what I do. 2 guys in a room. My parents alone and the rest of some of my uncles alone. So just negotiate.
And then we also went to different hotels. Remember, we went to different hotels. We went to about 4 different hotels, trying to compare prices, trying to see how comfortable the rooms were, and before we now decided on the one we wanted. Yes. Then the next was our wedding gown and our wedding suits. Yes. So our wedding gown, yes. One of my aunts mentioned sewing my own gown. Yes. Because to her, she felt like renting a gown is a waste of money. She felt like after renting a gown, after your wedding, you go and return the wedding gown and the rest. But she was like, when you sew it, it will become yours. You can be wearing it for other occasions. And I thought of that. I was like, okay, let me try this option. So I met a fashion designer. I sent her pictures of what I wanted. I wanted a detachable gown. something that can remove the train, and then it should just be the gown itself. When I was given the price, I was like, really? It was far, far beyond my budget, far beyond what I planned. So I had to go back to renting a wedding gown. I went to a wedding gown shop. I did some testing. I tested some few wedding gowns. I selected the one I wanted, which was quite affordable. It was very okay. It was very okay because I looked at it. If I saw a wedding gown, sometimes I'm going to wear it every other day. Sometimes we have to wear maybe like if I saw a wedding gown that's not mine. Sometimes we wear maybe once in 6 months or once in a year. We hardly put on white wedding gown, white. Yeah, so I just felt like there's no point. It's still going to be a waste of time since I'm not going to wear it as often as I would other dresses. Yes. So I had to cancel that option. I went to the wedding gown, then my wedding bouquet and my wedding crown. I didn't buy those ones. The wedding bouquet I wanted was very fine, it was very expensive. And the wedding crown I wanted. No, in our other video, the video talked about what you want will not be what you need. Yes. So I had to cancel those options out. They were quite expensive. My wedding bouquet and my wedding crown, I didn't have to buy that. My friend offered me hers. Yes. She offered me a bouquet. It was very beautiful. It was very beautiful. Offered me a bouquet, offered me a crown, so I didn't have to buy that. So the only thing I had to do was just to pay for my wedding gown. Yes, and then buy my shoes. Yes. So you definitely have people offering you stuff. Yes. Be open to receive support. Be open to receive help. God is going to send people to bless you. God will send help. So be open to receive those help. Don't try to do everything yourself. Like maybe you got your suit.
Yes, got my suit. The friend gave it to me as a gift. Thank God for that. And for the guys, I will not advise you rent a suit. Why you laughing? Yeah, so the guys, I will not. Yeah, some people might want to rent a suit. They see that the suit is very fine. You just want to wear it, and the price is far bigger than their budget of buying it. So they want to rent it. Sounds funny, but you might be tempted to rent a suit because this is a suit you like, you want it. But I will advise you to rent a suit. You can always get it according to your budget. Although I wanted me to Abat to buy some of these things, but thank God I was able to get. So the reason I did bought some about just my shoes and some other things. But you can get a suit according to your budget. But at then, getting a good suit so then was within the range of 50, 60, 50, 60, 70 and above, 50 and above. So within the range of 40 and 50, you can get something. It's very, very. I had some of my friends who waited for. They got theirs for 40, 50 and above. Good suit. So it all depends on your budget and how much you're planned for.
Mm, that's true. Then get one that we did was to get imperishable items on time. Yeah. Our traditional wedding attire, we got them months before. If you sold your native months before.
A lot of things that we know that we need. We just
Yes.
invest them.
There are some things that after the wedding you don't use again. There are some things that you will not use again. Once your wedding is done, that is it. So, but those things that we'll still use, like our traditional wedding dress, all those things, we make sure we invested in them. Yes, we bought them way ahead. I know now because of the issue of inflation, dollar to naira amount getting increased every day. What you may get for 60,000 naira today, by 2 months' time, it's already 90,000 naira. Yes, which will now make you to spend more than you would have. So we worked against that. We made sure we get those things, those imperishable things, way months before. In fact, we started planning early. Immediately after the introduction, we started planning, we started buying things, buying them little by little. Once money comes, we'll get them. We paid some vendors before time. Yeah, my wedding dress I already given my traditional wedding dress. I already given it to the tailor. I already paid her and the rest. So it eased off some pressure from our shoulder. We didn't have to start paying for everything in bulk. Yeah. You pay for them little by little. And sometimes when you are paying a vendor just few weeks to the wedding, they tend to charge you more.
Yes, that's true. Very true.
Yeah, sometimes they'll tell you it's express work, or sometimes they'll tell you they're already booked. But because you're insisting you want to use them, then you have to pay more than the other clients or the other customers. The rest. So when you book them ahead of, you book them like 4 5 months ahead of time.
So,
You
and
know,
also consider the fact that November, December period, I was like busy with weddings.
exactly,
So we have to plan ahead of time. It's very
exactly.
important to plan ahead of time.
That's true. That's true. Then another thing is, another would advise is that you get souvenirs that are quite affordable.
Souvenirs you can afford, souvenirs you can easily pay for. For us, we got souvenirs from friends and family, daughters, hockey, basket, clothes, perfume, and a lot more. So check the ones you can afford. If your chance to go with your wife for some of the runs, very good. Some of the market runs. There were times when we went to the market
Yeah, we
together,
have
check our
the
gown,
week to our wedding,
week
we
our
had lots of.
moving together to check one or two things. So you can as well do that and get what you feel is necessary according to your budget. So and also allow God to use people to help you. Allow God to use people to help you. Don't be rigid and
Yeah,
tough.
don't insist on doing
Don't
it by
insist this how
yourself.
you want. You don't insist you don't want anybody to help you. You want God can do it for you. God will definitely use
Use
people
people
to help.
exactly.
So when people willingly want to help, allow them to. When they make suggestions that they want to, just allow them to. Very, very important. Some of them, that's the only opportunity, chance they have to help you. So they want to really help you um, do what they can.
We made sure our traditional wedding, we told our family member, made it clear that we wanted something very simple, very small, private, and simple. Even though they were insisting, our families were insisting, we're going to bring these people, invite. We're like,
So we allow them
we
to
wanted,
do it.
we told them this is what we can afford, this is what we want to do. We want a parlor traditional wedding, and that was what we wanted.
Yeah, that was wrong.
And then surprisingly,
We did according to our budget. They did according to their own
their
budget.
budget, like seriously,
So they did it big. Far beyond their imagination. So
far beyond that.
many of them did it. So I don't know how to describe, but they went out of their own.
Mm.
That's
Yeah,
all.
so allow people to help you. God is going to send people, and He's going to send those people through people. Yes, we ended up spending. Our wedding was very, 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 very okay. But the percentage of what we spent from our pockets
Honestly,
was.
very, very small. Very, very small. People really went to them.
Mm.
In our next video, we're going to share one of our videos. We're going to share how to receive trust God for supernatural supply. Some of the things we do to receive supernatural supply. So the next thing is her makeup and her hair.
Yes.
For me, I had a barber, a professional barber. They gave me a nice cut, that was it. Give me a nice haircut, and I was like, good to go. It was not like makeup for me, except for the guys that do makeup. I don't know, but for me, there was no makeup.
Yeah. So for
So,
my makeup, my friend bought a makeup artist who happened to be our friend from school. So she spoke to a lady, they agreed on the price, and then she came over, she did my makeup, my nails, my hair, a traditional hair wrap, and the rest. They done by one of my friends. She did it free of charge. She didn't collect a penny from me. Yes, you see where relationship come in. Sometimes you don't have to pay for everything.
yeah, you don't have to pay for
You
it.
don't have to pay for
And
everything.
if you're going to pay for everything, you may eventually not pay for everything. Because the friend, yes, you can't pay for everything,
Yeah.
honestly. You cannot pay. So, relationship matters.
Mm.
Very, very.
Yeah, that's true. So we had so many things that came as free, that came as free gifts. Yes, do you know souvenir?
Souvenir, think about it. Many things.
Many things
We didn't buy any souvenir. It was not even in our plan, but it came out.
they came out. Yes.
So, in planning for your wedding, it's very important you have a budget for what you want. Even if you have the money, it's very important you have a budget. Budget and planning guide your spending. you don't have a budget, you don't have a plan for your wedding, you're going to spend far beyond what you have, and you might eventually incur them.
Yeah.
One of the things we do that is we don't want them. We don't want anybody to go and meet us to say, Oga, madam, you are still owing us, you've not paid. To the glory of God, there was no such case because we did everything according to the supply, according to the resources we have at hand. So, the thing that applies to you, the thing of your friends, budget friendly wedding, plan it, look at what you have, and also consider after the wedding. For us, that was our major focus after the wedding. We're looking at a lot of things. We need to fix this, we need to do that, we need money for this, we need money for that. We're going to travel from Minas to Port Harcourt, so we're putting the cost of transportation into place.
The cost of transporting our
Goods, our heat, and
Yeah.
everything. There's some of the things we did. And thank God we had enough money even after the wedding. We had enough money to sort out most of those things. So very, very important. You plan yourself. If you don't plan yourself, the people will plan it for you.
Yes. So after the wedding, everybody will go home. After eating, after everything, everybody will eat.
You realize that
Just you
just
and
you
your partner.
and your partner that will be. And at that point,
It will be very, very wrong for you to start calling
you
people.
have to call anybody.
help. Yes.
We need transport. They will say, you spent all your money. So very, very important plan. As they are planning for the wedding, you are planning for after the wedding.
Yes.
Your house rent, if it's almost due, should be renewed in fact immediately. Very, very important. Some of the things you need in the house, very important. Very, very important. So as you plan, put this into consideration. All right, thank you for staying with us to the end of this video. We know you learned one or two things, and if you're joining us for the first time, please do subscribe. If you're already married, we would like to share in the comment section. Tell us some of the things intending couples can also learn from your own experience. Thank you very much. Please like this video, share it with others so a lot of people can also learn from it. So see you in the next video. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.